Respected jury, I'm Liliya Ткачук, I study at school gymnasium and I'm a pupil of the 11th form. It is my honor to be here. The theme of my scientific work is peculiarities of military lexis in modern media space. Information is one of the global resources of nowadays, and the main need of spreading information is mass media space. It has become an integral part of life, not only a single person, but every state, in particular in the sphere of national security. The topicality of the scientific work is caused by the importance of key role of military lexis in mass media space of the military affairs, from military system to the events of armed conflicts. The object of the research is English military lexical units in periodic printed media and digital publication in the mass media space. The subject of the research is the peculiarities of interpretation and the usage of military lexical units in the mass media space. The aim of the research is to define the peculiarities of English military lexis subsystem in mass media space. The tasks of the scientific work are to reveal the essence of military lexis as subsystem of language, to investigate the main components of the military lexis, to determine specific of military terms and emotionally colored lexis, to identify the lexical semantic peculiarities of the usage of military lexis in mass media space, and to analyze the usage of military lexis and its changes on specific examples of nowadays military actions. To solve the task, the following methods of the research were used: descriptive analysis, synthesis, generalization, constructive, deduction, and comparison. Military lexis is a complicated system including notions connected with military everyday life and performing military service. Military terms are used to denote combined arms notions. There are one-component military terms, for example, soldier, injury, airborne, base, and attack, and multi-component military terms like air mobility and base operating support. Military terms can be also divided into sync groups, for example, weapon, military equipment, military installation, like trucks, machine gun, weapon, bunker, types of troops and military ranks, intelligence, patrol and civilians, territories of war and military actions, rebel control territory, gunfight, capture and attack. Emotionally colored military lexis identify words and phrases depicting everyday situation of the serviceman and artistic representation of the military life. For example, a word soldier can be used both officially soldier and slang bug, workhorse, or fodder. The professional slang of NATO, the North Atlantic Organization, deserves its own attention because it's different from English and American slang. Units of the armed forces use the NATO phonetic alphabet to communicate. For example, Bravo Zulu means well done or a job well done, Nugget Bravo Zulu a job poorly done, Charlie Mike continues the mission, and Mike a minute. Various abbreviations inheriting the military vocabulary are widely spread in media space. For example, C2 Command and Control and CIC Combat Information Center. The Russian-Ukrainian war has made a significant impact on the military vocabulary of mass media space since February 24, 2022, when Russian Federation began an active phase of military aggression against Ukraine. Lots of separate sections started their activity on the field of digital publication. For example, Russia-Ukraine war in the New York Times and war in Ukraine in the BBC. Current Russia-Ukraine hostilities has been constantly enriching military vocabulary of the mass media space. The most frequently used are asymmetrical warfare, mission command, operation pause, insurgency, humanitarian corridors, combined arms, drones, army of drones, and juggling. So, in the course of investigation, it was defined that the military lexis is a set of language units characterized by common contents, notion, of substantive and functional similarity, no one can consider the main tendencies of development and functioning of military lexis. Military lexis is a dynamic system which is steadily in the process of changes and in the process of growth according to the current military situation in the world. Thank you for your attention.